Hi everyone, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet this gorgeous headband. It's beginner friendly, quick to make, and perfect for keeping cozy in style. So grab your yarn and hook and let's go. You're going to need some yarn. I recommend using a cotton yarn, blend with acrylic or wool. I am using 2 colors, but you can use 3 colors like I did with this headband, or 1 color like I did with this one. You're also going to need your 4mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and your yarn needle. To begin, grab your yarn and make a slip knot. Insert your hook into the loop. Pull the yarn to close. Then we're going to start by making a chain of 17. Now this starting chain is not the size or the circumference of your head, it's just the size or the width of the headband, of how wide you want it to be. So you can adjust the chains to how much you want your headband to be, to how wide you want it to be. And when you're done with that, we will start on the first row. And for this headband, we're going to be using the Houndstooth stitch, which is basically a stitch of single crochet and double crochets. So we'll start with a single crochet. Insert your hook into the second chain from the hook, yarn over and pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through the 2 loops on your hook, and that is a single crochet. Yarn over, then insert your hook into the second stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through the last 2 on your hook, which is the double crochet. Then in the next chain you make a single crochet, and then in the next chain you make a double crochet. So basically that is all the Houndstooth stitch is. It's just single crochet in one and double crochet in the other. So go ahead and single crochet and double crochet across your chains. And when you're all done, this is how it looks. And that was row 1. So moving on to row 2, make a chain 1 and turn your work. And you're just going to follow the same pattern before with 1 single crochet. And your single crochets will be done at the top of your double crochets from the previous row. And your double crochets will be done at the top of your single crochets from the previous row. So it's 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet over the top of the double crochet from the previous row, and 1 double crochet at the top of your single crochet from the previous row. And that's row 2. And this row 2 is what you will be repeating for the rest of the headband. So all you do is chain 1 and turn your work, then repeat the pattern of single crocheting and double crocheting. 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, remembering that all single crochets are done in the double crochet from the previous row, and the double crochets are done from the single crochets in the previous row. To know how many rows you're going to make to fit the right size of your head for this headband, you're going to want to follow this chart here that gives you size recommendations to follow. So stop the video, take a screenshot, you'll pick the right size that fits your head. I need a total of 60 rows to fit my size, but because I'm going to show you how to change color, I'm going to stop at 30 rows. And this is it. This is the 30 rows. This is half of my headband already done. And as you can see, the Houndstooth stitch gives it a very beautiful texture. So to continue, let's cut off that first color and then we'll add on our other color. So grab your other yarn and attach it to your work like this. Then chain 1 and turn the work. Then you're just going to continue the pattern of working 1 single crochet in one and 1 double crochet in the other stitch. 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet. You can carry your yarn ends along with you so that you will not have to weave that in at the end. So just continue as you did before, following the pattern from row 2 until you reach the right length for your headband, the length that fits your head circumference. So I have 60 rows to make, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And this is the full length of the headband, all your rows. This is how mine is looking with the 2 color change. And then you're going to fasten off. So chain 1 and pull it really long. You're going to want to leave a 12 inches at least a long tail for sewing in the headband to make the twist. And now let's go ahead to sew in the twist. So start by folding your headband in half like this. But before we sew the twist, let's first weave in the end from this yarn at the beginning, from the beginning of the work. Making the X twist is very easy. First, you attach your yarn end to your yarn needle. And pick up both ends of your headband and place them together like this. And connect the both sides together like this. Then you will sew these ends together. So get your yarn needle and begin sewing, pushing it through all the parts of the headband. You're going to be sewing back and forth through all the sides of the headband. You're just going to continue sewing across just as you're seeing I'm doing. When you reach at the end of one side, you can go back sewing again on the other side to make sure that your sewing is done securely and properly. And to finish off, you take that last bit and you weave in the end onto that color to finish off. that's it. The very last thing to do now is to turn your work on the other side to see what you have created. And that's it. That's your beautiful headband all done. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you would be making it and what color you would be making it in. You can make it in this 3 color where you change color every 4 row, or you can make it in just 1 color like this one that I made. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Until next time, happy crocheting.